Hey friends, it is April 16th. I'm gonna get right into it because IGTV only lets you do 10-minute videos and I'd like to keep these under 10 minutes preferably. So with all my talking, it's really kind of hard to get a response in that isn't rushed. Who would have thought that 9.5 minutes would go by so fast? So the collective reading, hi, I'm pretty excited about today, hi. The collective reading is going to be for today, April 16th, and tomorrow, April 17th. Maybe I'll start doing these in the evening for the next day. But Divine Source, ancestors, archangels, please help us to get the message that needs to come through for the collective today and what we should focus on. If we're looking for something to focus or discover or dive into or get comfy with. I have a bunch of stuff in my stories right now before this video. So go check out Alan Watts. Go muse on Aristotle. Maybe it's an A day. So all that anxious energy is gone. We're going to pick this card today. I trust the change unfolding in my life. I don't know. I definitely did this card recently. But let's see. Oh, it's about trust. Oh, man. Okay, number 41. Definitely did this one. Sometimes we must let go of something good to let something better in. The wheel of life is always turning and change is necessary. Without it, we become complacent. Change is brewing. Loosen up your grip and relax into it. As you're guided to step more authentically into your power and purpose, something has to shift. Change must occur. Trust the change unfolding in your life, although the outcome may be unpredictable right now. When you settle in and open up to new possibilities, a wondrous world can emerge. There's no need to rush the process. You will grow wiser as you learn to surf the waves of change with more grace and ease. During this time, stick with your personal practices, make space to receive, and be kind to yourself. And it's a clutter cleanse. So part of me feels a little bit silly for pulling the same card, but maybe there's been some doubt in some of you, and maybe it is about really trusting, not just saying, oh, trust the process and oh, things will unfold. You need to be aware that what you do helps co-create your experience. You can act as if life happens to you, or that you actually have a hand in what you're choosing to do and what unfolds in front of you, and be an active participant in your own life. So when there's fear, and when there's worry, anxiety, and when there's moments where you don't know if you're going in the right direction, you don't know if all this work is for nothing, you don't know if it's even working. It's okay to have those fears and those uncertainties. And it's important to take a breath, to relax, and to trust that your efforts are going to be worthwhile. Baby steps, baby changes, all equate to a big change. You don't lose 50 pounds over a week. You do it by managing and dedicating and committing yourself to something. And we all kind of have to just trust that everyone's going to do their best to not make the situation worse than it is. And we all know that not everyone is actively considering that and being responsible about that. But their life, their deal is not your issue or your problem. You are responsible for what you do. You are responsible for your feelings. And you're responsible for how you approach each day, each conversation, each subject matter in your life. So the clutter cleanse, if you guys haven't been cleaning out already, if you've been avoiding it, maybe give some attention to it. Things aren't going to shift through themselves. Things aren't going to throw themselves out themselves. So this ritual will help prepare you for what is coming as you let go of the old and welcome the new. You can choose to focus on one or all areas, such as your home, your office, or your closets. Consider the changes taking place in your personal life and where this is reflected in your home. So home life, relationships, or health. Ditch anything that feels energetically heavy or stuck or that you don't truly need. If it no longer resonates or works, toss it and simplify. As human beings, we have some serious issues when it comes to attachment of feelings, people, concepts, feelings that we have that we feel are responsible from an outside external source, and actual items, sentimental things, right? Like we don't want to throw out something that reminds us of a memory and it brings us back there and, oh, we couldn't possibly throw that out. I mean, plane tickets, concert tickets, money from other countries that we couldn't possibly spend here. There is some room in our life to hold on to sentimental, valuable things, but we have to make sure that we're not just hoarding around like a huge thing of baggage of things that make us happy, when in reality, it may be weighing down. You see that? You see I did that. Okay. So, career path or creative power. Discard anything that creates self-doubt or has negative emotions associated with it. Keep what makes you feel confident and inspired. Throw away old papers and organize your workspace. I mean, I have one piece of paper that I've held onto for like 3 years that says there is no room in my brain, in my being, for negative thoughts. And that's something that we have to come back to. The brain has been trained. Our consciousness has been trained. We've created this story for so long about who we are, why it is, what got us here, and the reasons, right? It is just so natural for the human mind to, one, create problems that aren't there, and two, to attempt and hopefully succeed in solving them, to feel that reward, that happiness. It makes sense. There's reason. But honestly, it really is your ego just creating all of this, creating this reasoning, creating the foundation for which its beliefs stand. And a lot of it is, or could be horseshit. So reassess things. Ask yourself if this particular item actually gives you happiness, or if it's something that maybe made you happy before. And maybe you've acquired what you need from it and you don't need to hold on to this thing. Style, personality, and confidence. Donate all clothes and adornments that do not uplift you, make you feel beautiful, or align with your current self. When in doubt, move it out. I know it's tricky right now because we can't really donate our stuff. Who really wants stuff that particularly has been touched by people we don't know? I've had a duffel bag full of donations sitting by my front door since all this started, and hopefully I can give it to someone that needs it or would like it soon. But until then, everything that I'm going to shuffle through, I'm going to put by that door. I even got these under the bed storage containers. I do a lot of running, a lot of racing. A lot of these shirts either don't fit me anymore or they've been overworn, and I hold on to them because every single shirt is a memory from a race, an experience, a trial that I put myself through, and I don't want to throw it out. Okay, make a blanket out of it. Okay, then the blanket's gonna get old and used too. So for now, I'm just gonna roll them up, the shirts that really mean something and that I know I don't wear because I haven't in years. And I'm gonna put it under the bed and we'll see. Maybe in like 3 years from now, I'll be like, oh yeah, I still got all this apparel that I'm holding on to, but I don't wear. So I don't know. We decide our relationship with things, with people, and with feelings. And we could come back and reassess. But sometimes it takes a lot less energy to just decide that it served you and you can move along fine without it. So yeah, love you guys. I am painting my ceiling still, which is all that stuff down there, and it's gonna get done soon. It will get done soon, and lots of energy and excitement for this one. I hope it isn't too anxiety inducing. All right, happy Wednesday, no Thursday.